I hope you can hear me. Hello, everyone. I just had my volume mashed down. Hang on, let me turn it back up. There we go. All right. Hope everyone's great out there. Hello, welcome to my live. It's Flylady Kat, and we are talking about September. We're talking about what we can do in our homes in September, how we can turn over a new leaf in September. So that's what we're talking about. When you come on, please make sure that you're giving me your name so that I can talk to you by making comments. And if your name isn't in your handle, I'll call your name if it's in your handle. But if it's not in your handle, make sure you say who you are. If you're watching this as a recording, know that I go live every Wednesday now on YouTube, somewhere around 10 o'clock. Right now, it's about 10 after 10. So that's about when I go live. Good morning, Katie. Happy fall. Hey, Micah. Good morning. I got the flip going here. Sorry about that. Mary Sellers. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
Live chat, not top chat.
Yep. Make sure you're in live tap chat, not top chat. Hey, Miss Amy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I'm thirsty. And this is another one of my Stanleys. Mr. B bought this for me as a surprise. It holds those 20-ounce great value waters perfectly. Hey, Christy Stinson. Good morning. Amanda. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Hey, Amanda. And Mr. B is here. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Sherry Crane is here. Good morning, Kat. Sherry here. Hi, Sherry. Get my planner. For those of you who are interested in being mentored, I'm going to go ahead and address that first this morning. I have these slots available currently as I make this video. I'm currently mentoring 47 people. I like to mentor 50. I've got I've got 3 availabilities for 4 times a month. They are Wednesday at 2:30 and Wednesday at 4. These are Eastern times. Friday at 12 and Friday at 3. And those are 25-minute slots. I have on the first cycle, which we do every other week when you're going twice a month. On one of the cycles, I have Tuesdays at 11, Wednesdays at 12 and 3, Thursdays at 9 and 11, and Fridays at 9:30. My Saturdays are full. I'm sorry. My Mondays, I'm off. On the opposite cycle, I've got Tuesdays at 4, Wednesdays at 12:30, Thursdays at 10:30, and Fridays at 9:30 or 4. Those are all Eastern time, and those are my availability. So if you're interested, please sign up for Patreon at patreon.com, Better Life with Kat, and send me a personal message and give me your phone number so I can give you a call back. Renee, if you're watching, the telephone number you gave me appears to be wrong. So please send me your telephone number again. Okay, so one of those is going to be gone because Renee wants one. I don't know which one. All right, let's see what's going on. My daughter is obsessed with Stanley. She has 2 now. Yay. Lita, good morning, Melita. How are you? Sherry Crane, enjoying Patreon. The mindset shift has been great going into fall. Great, Sherry. And Sherry's talking about not the personal mentoring, but what you get with personal mentoring, or if you choose just to get this, you can get for $5 a month, 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday. And they're about, I try to keep them around 5 minutes. Sometimes they're 2 minutes, sometimes they're 12 minutes, but I try to keep them around 4 or 5 minutes. And every month I change the theme, and the theme for this month is Celebrate September. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we've got more people just talking. Mr. B put up my Flylady Patreon mentoring channel, so if you need that, please go there. Micah said, just finished homeschooling session we're talking about rules and the 10 Commandments. Little Ricky said, Mommy, Miss Kat knows the 10 Commandments when he saw you on my phone. I do know the 10 Commandments, little Ricky. In the book, good morning, Kat. That's Linda. Hey, Linda, thanks for putting your name in there. Katie L., I'm excited to be using my new daily semester planner from She's in Her Apron. Me too. This is my new one, September through December. Isn't that pretty? You pick your own cover. That's the cover I chose. It keeps me on track. My husband told me last night he's happy. I seem less stressed and more organized. Go, Katie. I'm very proud of you. Hi, Denise with Homemaking with Denise. Hi, Kat. I forgot Wednesday was your new day. I'm so glad I caught you live. Thank you, Denise. I'm so happy to have you here. Denise is one of my mentees, and she has her own channel where she helps young women with homemaking. Sandra Jamara, I'm so glad I caught you. Well, you make our lives bearable. Kat, you truly inspire me. Thank you, Sandra. That's so sweet. But Kali Garcia, I hope I said your name correct. Bet Kali. My mom passed away in June. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel guilty donating her things and moving around her house as I am living with my dad. Please don't feel guilty. Remember that things don't have souls. And your mother didn't need those things when she left. She used them when she was here. And I know because she used them, they seem a little more precious. You know, I lost both my mother and my dad 2.5 and 3 years ago. 2.5 and 3.5 years ago. And I know how it feels. It's still fresh. But the truth is, I think the ideal thing to do for me, and everybody's different, okay? But for me, was to lose the guilt, to realize those are just things that were made by an industry somewhere, some industrial something made those clothes, those things, and that they really don't have a soul. They're not a representation of your mother. They're just something your mother enjoyed or needed during her lifetime. It might be helpful to save one really special thing, like if you fit in her clothes, maybe a sweater or coat or a purse, something like that. I have 2 of my aunt's purses, and for my mother, I've got her wedding rings. Those were my gift, and some other things. But you know, not a lot of things. My children have a few things in their home that my mother wanted them to have, and I chose not to take anything because at the time we were living in an RV. So I couldn't take a grandfather clock in an RV, right? So you just have to just change your mind. It's all up here. It's all up here. So I'm sorry for your loss. I'm glad that you're in the home with your dad. And if your dad is feeling bad about it, that could be another issue. But if you say, like when Mama lost Daddy, she was okay with us taking his clothes out of the closet and eventually getting rid of his clothes and his shoes and his belts and his underwear. And she suddenly had more room in the closet and in the drawers. And it didn't mean she didn't love my father. It just meant those didn't represent him to her. And that's the way she felt. But your dad may be different. So it's going to be depending on him. But if he's okay with it, then I would try to go ahead and donate those things because someone will really love to get them. Okay? All right. I have so many of her things and something through this big and hard task. Okay, I know it's a big and hard task. Just separate it out into little parts. Little parts. Do a little bit every day. Make sure you have a throwaway bag because some of the things won't be worth giving away. A keep basket for put away and then a giveaway box. So every day, go through about 15 minutes, go through something and put them in those containers and then complete the process. You're welcome, Beckali. Okay. Margaret is here. She said, hi, I'm here. Hi, everybody. Hi, Margaret. Tracy, good morning, Tracy. Lindsay Reitz, good morning. Homemaking with Denise. Beckali, try not to feel guilty. You are there to help your dad. That's a very good point. Don't be held hostage by things you don't need or can't use. Very nice, Denise. Thank you for your contribution. That's really, really good information. Stargazer Farm. Good morning, Kat. Good morning, Stargazer Farm. What is your name? What is your name? All right, so we're talking about fall. We're talking about change. We're talking about turning over a new leaf. Today, I'm not wearing anything very exciting. The Pine Hill Haints. It's a t-shirt that I got in Alabama. Haint means like a ghost, and it's the name of a band up there. So the Pine Hill, and Pine Hill is a city up there. So the Pine Hill Haints, they were really fun. We saw them at something in Muscle Shoals where they came and they played saws, you know, an actual big old saw and things that sounded like spooky, but it was fun. So I bought her t-shirt. Thought it was fun. And it's actually quite comfortable and one of my favorite shirts. Melissa Carlisle. Hi, Melissa. Okay, so remind me your name is Melissa every time. Melissa Carlisle. That name is familiar. Don't I know you, Melissa? Don't I know you? And if I have mentored you in the past or you worked with me or whatever, please forgive me. Right now I'm currently mentoring, as I mentioned in the beginning, 47 people. I generally mentor 50 people over a 2-week period every month. I do know you. Melissa Carlisle. Did we work together, Melissa? Did you do something with Flylady? You just remind me of somebody, or did I mentor you? Been following you since 2017. Okay, maybe that's why I just know your name. And you changed it to Stargazer Farm. Did you get a farm? That's pretty cool if you did. Never mentored. Okay, well, would you like to be mentored? Anyway, let's talk about the fall. Let's talk about the loveliness of fall and how we can have that lovely attitude in our head. Attitude is everything. It makes such a big change in the way we feel about ourselves and the things around us. I'm going to just turn this down a little bit. Hold on. I feel like this is a little low. There. Is that better? Lots of hearts from Stargazer Farm, Melissa. Okay, so it's fall. It's not fall. It's September, which we women tend to think of as fall. Some of you wait till the 21st, 22nd, whenever it is. Hi, Candace. Good morning. But most of us say, especially in Florida, where things don't really change, not that much, we have 3 months of summer, June, July, August. We have 3 months of fall, September, October, November. Those are pretty warm months. We have 3 months of winter, December, January, February, and then we're back to spring, March, April, and May. The changes aren't that big. In other places, the changes are really big, but it doesn't matter. Change, I think, is important for us, just like we like to get these semester planners. That's why I take the semester one, because that gives me 3 new planners a year. I get a brand new start with a brand new empty book. So exciting. And that's the way it feels about having a new season. We have 4 of those. God gave us 4 seasons. So what I do in Florida, hello, Frosty Summer Sandra. Hello, beautiful cat and lovely ladies. Aren't you sweet, Sandra? So what I do is I wear lightweight clothes. Like this is a short sleeve shirt. And I do have on a pair of black jeans because it's cold in the house. I have on an air conditioner as always. But that to me makes me be in the spirit of fall. And I've got my Victoria's magazine laying on the table. I talked about this on my Patreon channel, but this magazine is the only magazine I take. And it has usually an introductory article by my friend. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it in here. It's usually right in the front. I know it's in here. But anyway, it's Jennifer Scott, who has the Daily Connoisseur. She has, is this her article? Ooh, this is a long one. I remember in this magazine, it was in a different spot. Well, anyway, it's fun to have this magazine because I have it, like this one talks about Scotland. Look at all these beautiful pictures. It's so fun. And the castle on the front. And for every season, they're 2 months, every 2 months. So I put a new one out because it correlates with the season. You get them a little early. So I've already read this, but that's why I can't remember where her article is. But anyway, Jennifer Scott has an article in here every time. She's a contributing editor, I think that's what they call her. But that's one of the things I do. I have my little fall wreath up. And I've changed to not this Stanley, but the one with the handle is almond rose. I changed to the almond colored one it's a little brownish color for the fall, because it makes me feel happy. And you know what? What's wrong with feeling happy? What's wrong with that? I don't want to be hot and sweaty. That's why I wear this thin t-shirt or whatever I'm wearing. I have quite a few short sleeve shirts that are lighter temperature, lighter fabrics, so that I can wear them in the fall. And then I have some longer ones and some sweaters and some sweater jackets and things already hanging in my closet that I will gradually wear probably by the end of November, maybe once or twice. And then in December, I'll have to carry some of those over to my winter wardrobe. But how fun is it to open up your clothes and say, oh, I forgot about these, and you only wore them for 3 months. So that keeps your clothes exciting. Candace, we have a few days of hot weather left, and then it looks like we'll be into beautiful fall weather. I love Victoria magazine. I just got my Tea Time magazine yesterday. Aw. But Holly, really, what's in the Victoria magazine? Well, it's written for women, I feel, and it's just lovely things. It's about lovely things. Like, this is called Caledonia Confections. Look how beautiful. Even their advertisements are beautiful. Look at that teacup, and the tea, and the cinnamon, and the little, what's that called? A little toast, I guess, in the background, or it might be a little pound cake. All of the commercials are, I don't like commercials, but these commercials are beautiful. Look at that. How lovely. And there's interior design. Things that, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, so not likely that I will do that. They have things about writing letters. They have recipes. They have some of this stuff. I don't eat this, but look at this. Isn't that fun? Eye candy. So it's something that makes me happy. And look at this. Isn't that fun? I know. So I hope you can see it when I'm showing you that. But and flowers and decorating. And oh, look at this castle in Scotland. So fun. So I enjoy it because you should do things that you enjoy. You should do things that you enjoy. And one of the things I enjoy is this. I like looking at these pretty dishes. I like that. So you might not like that. I like looking at these berries. I just like it. And that's what's in it for me. It's just like pastoral pictures. Look at this lavender. And look at the sheep. I'm not going to show you the whole book, but I practically have. It's so fun. And you get to see historical places and just lovely ways of being. And I think it affects the way you think, makes you think, golly, I only live here. There's places all over the world. Like here, this is called Dutch Charm. So this isn't about Scotland. It's about being Dutch, which could mean, let's see what it says. Some woman's studio who must be Dutch. I'm not sure, but look at this. Isn't it pretty? So for me, it's like enjoying art, but I get to enjoy it in that book. And I love it. So I think that's one of the things about the month. The month is special, September, because it's a change month. Just like June is a change month for summer. And there's always hope and faith that it's going to be a great season. And we have 3 months to do something exciting for ourselves, with ourselves, and for our family. And changing your attitude, if you have a bad attitude about your house, and you can say, my house is falling apart. My bed sheets have holes in them, and I have dust up on my fan, and I can't reach it. My husband won't do this, and my kids won't do that. that is not what you're wanting to do. You want to change and embrace who you really are, the heart of you, the sweetness of you. You know, the pineapple sweetness of you. Remember I talk about being a pineapple? That means stand tall, have a thick skin so people can't hurt your feelings, right? A sweet core, and wear a crown. That's what you want to do. Oh boy, people are saying all kind of things. Let's see. I don't want to miss anyone. Oh, I will say hey to Lukey in just a minute. I'm flashing back through all this stuff. Okay. Good morning. That was Candace. That was okay. I talked to Sandra. I talked to Bet Collie. Oh, she said it's a good idea about the calendar. Christy Stinson. I love Victoria Magazine. It's the only one I subscribe to as well. Amanda. Fall is my season. Pennsylvania got a little colder quicker this year, and then we had another heat wave, and then back to cooler weather this week. Canning season too. How exciting. See, those are fun things because we shift gears. Mr. B is born October 12th, and his favorite season is fall. My favorite season is summer, but his is fall, and my birthday's in summer. I think that generally has something to do with it. Probably starts when we were a child. Sandra said, I love planners, and I love all things stationery. Very typical of us, and sometimes we over-collect. Just Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda. Good morning, everyone. She got the pretty morning sun coming up. Candace, we have a few days of hot weather left, and then it looks like we'll be into beautiful fall weather. I love Victoria Magazine. I read you already. I read to Bit Collie what's in the magazine. Will you say hello to my 9-year-old son, Lukey? Hi, Lukey. Good morning. Are you helping your mom? 9 years old is a big age. You are old enough to do lots of different things now, like the laundry. Has your mother taught you how to do your own laundry yet? It's time. You get to do your own laundry. Yay. Debbie Ernst, good morning. Anna, greetings from Germany. Hi, Anna, or shall I say Anna? Homemaking with Denise. Wait, what? You've got a Stanley? Haha, I got one too. Got it for my birthday from my sister. Girl, I have 3 Stanleys. I've got 2. One's this color. It's kind of a pale pink. And one, the handle kind. And then one is the almond rose. And then Mr. B bought me a surprise, which I actually really enjoy this. Okay. I'm very cool, Denise. Mine is orange. Ooh, perfect for the fall. KIC. Good morning from San Francisco. Hi, what can I call you? Candace, the photos in Victoria are gorgeous. When my mother was living, we would look through the magazine while having tea and toast. Wonderful, simple memories. Absolutely. Jackie Starling, good morning from Bend, Oregon. Good morning, Jackie. You're up early. Stargazer Farm, the magazine looks amazing. Yes, it is, that magazine. But Collie, my bed sheets are so old, maybe I can select a new set for each season. It's possible. I don't think you need a whole bunch of sheets because it makes clutter. But if your sheets need replacing, absolutely. Get rid of the old ones and get a new set. I like 2 sets, frankly. They're very plain. Mine are white. I have 2 sets. When one wears out, I have a backup. Or if the bottom sheet wears out before the top, I've got a backup. So, and then when that one wears out, I can buy a replacement. I just get mine from Target. And I love them. Tara Clark. Hi, Kat. So happy to catch you live. Hi, Tara. But I will say, Bet Collie, that if you have little children, especially if they're bedwetters or occasional bedwetters, you need more than 2 sets. Oh, I love that Dutch blue and white porcelain in the magazine. I know. Candace, good morning, Jackie. I'm up near Vancouver, so you're up in the morning too, early. Micah People says, Michael turns 2 in 2 days, in 10 days, so I'm going through the boys' clothes and toys. As I watch you, and all I can think of is how much I'll miss this when all my kids are gone, to keep a good spirit. That's right. I had something on Facebook that I found from one of my friends. She's actually my ex-daughter-in-law's best friend, and I just love her. Her name is Cheryl. And it was an old one that popped up because her daughter is like 12 now, but her daughter was probably 3 or 4 when she wrote this. And her daughter, she had just gotten her out of the bath and put her in her bed, and she looked around and she said, oh my goodness, there are toys everywhere. And she said, but look, and she described verbally, in words, what she found. And she said, here, these are having a tea party. They're sitting around the table. Oh, that one is in timeout. And in the kitchen, she set up a schoolroom. Carly played really hard today. I love my girl. Isn't that a wonderful reflection instead of saying, oh my gosh, look at all these toys everywhere, blah, blah, blah. You know, because we're so shallow sometimes. We have to go a little deeper and say, this isn't that bad. And this means she was having fun because she was still little, maybe 3 or 4. Now that she's a big girl, she picks up after herself and she cheerleads and, you know, she does all those things. And I'm sure she has things that are hard for an older child, just like, and as they get older, there's different challenges, but there's always a redeeming quality of every age of childhood. And there was something else I was going to say, but I forgot. Oh, I used to have a boyfriend, not Mr. B. I gave him a big party at his mother's house. We had a band and there was a lot of people. And back in those days, people smoked. So we were 21. There were a lot of people. There were cigarettes around the house, cigarette ashtrays. It was, and I don't smoke. So it was nasty. And after the party, it was late, like 1 or 2. I started helping his mother, Ann, clean up. And she said, oh, honey, don't worry about this. I'll clean it up tomorrow and I'll remember how much fun we had with everything I clean up. And I thought, what a great attitude. I love that attitude. So when you're cleaning up, remember how much fun people had or what they were doing at the time or how busy they are. Your little boys are so busy and how they tumbled and got your, you know, maybe the couch cushions are askew or on the floor even, and they've been building a fort. You know, we absolutely need to train them to clean up after themselves, but sometimes we have to do it for them or help. And it's good to just change your attitude. It will change everything and it will turn over a new leaf for you. All right, we've got about 3 minutes left. Let's see what other comments we have. You are definitely an artist. Italy is where you need to be. I have been to Italy and I had my 16th birthday in Rome. So maybe that's true. Oh, my name is Kim. Okay. Laura Morrison. Hello from Love. Hello, I love Flylady. Yay, Laura. I'm so happy you're here. Katie, my birthday is October 28th. That's always made me love fall even more. See, that's what I think too. Hello from Sweden. Hello, Mel or Mele. How are you? Melanie. Hello, Melanie. So nice to have you here. Jackie Starling. Hi, Candace. Oh, I love that attitude, that Collie says. I know, isn't that nice? Candace, I actually love cleaning up after a party. I rarely accept help because I find it calming after the fun of the party. See, you have a great attitude, Candace. That's wonderful. Me too, but Collie says. That's so fun. Let me have a sip of water. We've got about 2 more minutes. Last minute questions, I'm open for those. I hope you're enjoying the holiday. I hope you're able to do that shifting of gears that says, okay, this is a new time for me. You know, it doesn't have to be that the weather changes, but we change. We change, and maybe your clothes colors change. When my mom died 16 years ago, I kept a lot of her clothes and gave away my clothes. We also gave away her Birkenstock shoes to you, I think, and Marty or Patty. Yes, we did take some of her Birkenstocks, Margaret. Donna Hayes, hello from Highland, Utah. Hello, Donna. Such a beautiful part of the country. Utah is gorgeous. Larry and I lived out there for a few months. I worked for AT&T, and I had to open a center up for us for AT&T out there, out by the airport. And we were living in Sandy. Were we in Sandy? Midvale, near Sandy. And I would go, we were just in an apartment for about 3 months, and I would go outside and those beautiful mountains would be in my face and it would just be so surreal. And I thought, I didn't even know this part of the country existed. And then on the weekends, we would take the children all over the place. We went to Bear Lake, we went to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, we went to Yellowstone National Park, we went down the Snake River, we bought a Sea-Doo and we Sea-Dooed around, and we drove out in the desert. It was absolutely stunning. And of course, traveling there, we drove there, so we got to see part of the West, and we drove through all the lands, Canyon Land and Panorama Land and all that. And my daughter Karen thought that was such a riot. Look, Mom, we're in Panorama Land. Anyway, she was a junior in high school at the time, and my other one was in the 9th grade. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 8th grade. But we had a wonderful time. All right, guys, that's it. Our time is up. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you really enjoy this fall. And I hope you really turn over a new leaf yourself and say, I can change. Just like these leaves can change, I can change. I can be better. Okay? All right, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day. And I hope you always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful. Bye.